Good morning and welcome in. Well, I guess it's morning for me. I don't know what it is for you, but either way, welcome in. So these are going to be the plans for March. Yes, today is March 10th, halfway through the month. Yay! Lost and late as ever, but I do, as I say, get there. So here's where we're at. So luckily for me, I get to do a buddy color in my Midnight Masquerade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move some of my stuff over here. I'm going to kind of split these in half like I kind of normally, we're going to give each book its own little thing. How about we do this, and then I can bring this down so everybody can see it just a little better. Okay, so Midnight Masquerade. I have a lovely body color that I get to do with Chrissy. Thrilled to death. Isn't this going to be so cute? I mean, look at him. Doesn't he just look so cute? And then, of course, the cat. He is just like, I am the conqueror. And this a little bit reminds me of Mouse Guard. Yes, we would all love to have that book. I will never get that book. It's just, it's long gone. And, you just have to hope, wish, and dream. But at least we kind of get to mimic something. So Chrissy and I, we're going to be doing this. I know for a fact her page is going to be fabulous. Stellar. Awesome. Amazing. I'm so thrilled to death that she still wants to buddy color with me because my coloring is not quite there, but I just love coloring with her and I cannot wait. So Chrissy, thank you so much. Okay, next one. Again, another buddy color. Again, I am absolutely thrilled to death and I am so lucky that Tiffany Blue, she is still willing to color with me too, and I love her for that. Chrissy and Tiffany Blue, they were the OGs, the originals. We've been buddy coloring basically almost since my channel started, and I am extremely lucky and blessed and honored that they are here and they do it every single month. Even though the last couple of months, my life has been kind of cray-cray. I just love you guys so much and I really appreciate it. She and I are going to be doing this page. Isn't it so cute? I love the fact that he's painting her. Such a cute book. So we are going to be doing that. And she and I, we are just loving trying to learn how to use pens. And again, Tiffany, I so appreciate you getting me started with pens, something I've always wanted to do. I'm grateful that I've started. I am really lucky to be joined by Cynthia. She and I just started last month with a buddy color. She has asked to do another buddy color. I'm thrilled to death because I love this book. And we are going to do, I'm calling it The Lady with the Butterfly Wings in Her Hair. But then as I looked, I'm like, well, are those moths or butterflies? So we're just calling them wings, the gal with wings in her hair. Isn't she so pretty? I love her profile. It's going to be very interesting to do this hair, the wings. It's going to be a lot of fun. And Cynthia, thank you so much for joining in a buddy color, and thank you for helping me move along in my Daydreams book, and really looking forward to it. So if you've been here any time, you're like, wait, didn't you already finish this book? Yep, I sure did. However, a couple of videos ago, and I spent this morning trying desperately to find the comment. And it's so weird. I've really got to try to spend some time and really learn how YouTube works because there's so much behind the scenes in YouTube. And yes, I'm lost and late, but I'm really lost in YouTube land. So there was someone, and she was great. She was saying, well, no, your page, I was lamenting how I didn't think my pages looked that good. It was like, oh yeah, they're kind of there. And she was like, no, your pages look fine. You just need to finish them. Like, go the extra mile. And she had recommended a channel. Oh, and I can't remember the name of that channel. I remember the gal. So she was like, just finish the pages. So I was like, okay. Well, last month I went through and I grabbed a page out of here, and I'm trying to see if I could find that page. Sorry, I don't mean to make you dizzy as I'm trying to find that page. And if I can't find it, then I'll just have to explain it better. But she was right. I mean, I knew she was right. I mean, it wasn't like it was a shock and surprise. But she was right. So what I did is I had picked a page out of here that I had already finished. and now I can't remember which page it was. But I started to look at it, and I wish I could find it. Started to look, and it's like, yeah, the deeper tones need to be deeper, and the lighter needs to be lighter. I know, kind of sounds pretty basic and kind of simple, but she was right. As I started looking through and going, okay, well, what is it that I like? What is it I don't like? I don't like that there isn't a pop. Now, pop doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be like this one right here, where it's this total pop of absolute color, like that, or these. Where was that one? This one right here. It doesn't have to be this saturated of colors. It doesn't have to be this saturated. It can be kind of these pastel colors like this one. But what I need to do is I need to go in, blend it down a little bit, because I was trying to give like the highlight, but on these edges, just add a little bit more depth so that it pops more. So I never wanted to go back and recolor a page, because it's like, well, do you really go back and recolor pages? Nah, you probably shouldn't, because it lets you see your progress. But in this case, it gives you the ability, or at least me, to go in and see as I fix some of these pages and really kind of deepen them out. I think it must have been this page. I think it was this page, because this page didn't look this good when I did it. But it is kind of hard because I have laid down a lot of color pigment, so there may not be much pigment left. Oh, here we go. I think it might have been this one too that I went in and I was just practicing. So I am going to revisit this book a little bit and see what I can do to spiff up those pages. Okay, Fairy Tale and Folklore by Emily Lederhall. Oh my gosh, Lederhall Oberg. I'm sorry, I wish I could get better with these names. This I was trying to finish for last month. It shouldn't take me too long. There's just a little bit that needs to be done. And then I really, really want to do the little mice in the cup. They just really spoke to me this time around, so I'm really happy to do that. And I am thrilled to death. Thrilled to death to be able to do that, and really looking forward to it. This is one of my project books where I just keep, every month I want to make sure I do a page. This month I'll, finish up a page, but each month do a page, because I would like to get this completed in the next year or so. Circle of Life. This is another project book for me. And I finished this page, and then the other night I was like, I want to do this one. So I've already kind of started, as you can see. I've kind of put down my pink. And again, there's still a long way to go in this book, but I feel like there isn't a long way to go. So I'm excited about that. This is kind of a new project book. I'm not coloring all the pages every day. I wish I could, but right now just don't have the time. So I'm going to do March 10th, which is today, National Napping Day. It is a little bit rainy and overcast where I am today, and napping day would be fantastic. If you watched my video for completed pages, my house is quiet again today, 2 days in a row. I filmed yesterday, I'm filming today. I don't have any family around. I do not have construction people around. I don't have jackhammers going. It's peace and quiet and not so much dust. So I'm going to do this one today and just kind of enjoy my time. National Be Heard Day. Isn't that so cute? And yes, I had a cat one time. She was very, very vocal. Oh, I miss her. I miss her so much. A Million Mermaids. So this is part of my 26, 26, 26. And I would love to try to get this page done. Her pages, I love her books, but her pages, they're deceptively easy looking, but when you get in there, there's a lot of like fine details and things like that. But I want to be able to stick with my 26, 26, 26, which I'm excited about. And then I haven't been in this book in a while, so I don't know which one I want to do. This is, again, semi-project book, though I haven't... Ooh, sorry. Project book, which I haven't really been into too much, so I'm trying to get in there. I don't know. I'm struggling because I really want, I would really, 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 if at all possible, like to get this page completed so that I have the spread kind of completed. I believe I still have, I've knock on wood, I hope I have the color combinations for this one. So I'd like to get that one completed. And then I have this page. I really, really want to do this one. I have a vision for this one, and I just don't know if my skill set is there for it, but then when is my skill set going to be there? So I may just have to dive in, literally dive in and do that. So I'm not sure. This one is part of my 26, 26, 26, and it would be nice to get this one done because it's a full spread. And I'm trying to get my more difficult, more complicated, more detailed 26, 26, 26 done earlier in the year so that I'm not like totally stressing at the end of the year. So this one might be on there. Hard to tell. And then I would like, again, because I have this one, I would like to get this one completed. Not that I feel like all these pages have to match, but somehow in my brain as I'm flipping through, I'd like to see that. So I don't know which one I'm going to do this month. I guess time will tell. We'll see which one I actually do. And that's if I get to all of this, because it's a very stressful month. We all have stress, let's be honest, but you know, we do those big reaches and see if we can get there. Magical Worlds, I would like to come back into this, and I would like to do this page. We're in our rainy season here. Like I said, today we are overcast and gloomy and rainy. And if it weren't the 10th, I might actually start on this page. But I'm sure we're going to be raining tomorrow too. I don't know. But I just thought, wouldn't that just be kind of fun? Kind of like it's rain here, but it's really bright up here. Because if you've ever been on a plane where the storm is down here, everybody's like running, but up on top, you're riding in the world, and it's so pretty and cheerful. But down here, it's a little bit ominous. So I want to do that page if possible. And then I found a place to where I have been able to print out of my Mermaids in Paradise book, and this is a piece of cardstock. It's 11 by 17. It's pretty nice cardstock. It's got a little bit of tooth, but not much, so I don't know how this is going to work. I did keep this over here because I'm right-handed. It would have maybe been better to put it over here, but maybe not. So I'm going to keep this, and I'm going to use this as my swatch page, which I was like, okay, I could do that. But I would really like to color this, see how it is. I'm too afraid to color in my book. So I've made a copy of that, and I would really, really like to do this. Again, it's good cardstock. It doesn't have a lot of tooth, it has a little bit of tooth, so I'm hoping pencils will be able, I don't know if you can hear that or not. Let's see, let's try it out. Okay, that's kind of smooth. Let's see if you can hear the difference between that and, say, a Johanna Basford. Oh, you know what? They're about the same, but this one is a little bit creamy. Yeah, it's more ivory creamy, and this is a bright white. So this will be interesting to see how that works. And you know what? This is supposed to be plans, but sorry, deep dive off the beaten path. Okay, you know what? Wow, that's going to be fair. And okay, let's see if we could, oh, it's going to be hard. Oh, here we go. Okay, bright white, bright white. You know, they kind of feel the same. Okay, that's going to be very interesting. So I will definitely kind of put this one at the top so I make sure I get that done, because I always do my buddy colors first. Well, except for this month, but they'll be the first ones that I do this week. So I'm excited for that. And then the big reach. I've been trying to do this forever, trying to get all of swatching done. I have a new set. I got this last year for my birthday. This is how busy my last couple of months have been. I haven't even had a chance to open this up. So I got this for my birthday. in October of last year. I want to crack this open. Brand new set, brand new set. And I want to swatch them all in my little bubble chart. I like the bubble charts better. My other Prisma one is like this. And this is okay. It works all right. The thing that I do like is I can clip, I have it in little plastic sleeve because when I put it in my book, my little book thing, sometimes they get the pencils that are on the other side. So what I do is I clip this down and then this slides in that, oh, you know what? Here, I can show it to you. Sorry, field trip time again. So this is my case for Prisma. And I would put it in here and these pencils would sometimes scratch. So I put this little, it's one of those scrapbooking sleeves. I just put it there on the fold. I cut it down. I take this and then what I do is I take this and then I just slide it right here and then I clip it down and it stays in my book. I mean, it's not that stellar. It's not that fantastic, but you know, it is what it is. This is still a great set. I have had this for 3 years, I believe. And it's still a great set. Do not get me wrong. I mean, there's still plenty. I mean, there's plenty of life in this. And then this is just my little extras over here. Plenty of life. However, I do believe that this set, I ordered off of Amazon. I believe it was dropped. And when I first got them, I wasn't quite taking care of them like great, but I wasn't being horrible to them either. But when I learned how fragile they are, they have sat in the hot Texas sun. And they did kind of, the cores kind of melted a little bit. They've done a little better, but these are going to be kind of my travel set when I go outside, get by the pool, that kind of stuff. This is going to be a set. This was actually purchased off of Blick. And so I am excited to see the difference between pencils purchased from Blick and pencils purchased from Amazon. Although it's been years apart, I do think that they take better care of everything. This came packaged so nicely. I mean, it was beautiful. There was bubble wrap all packed. Then they had other stuff and then a big box. So there's going to be hopefully very little breakage due to that. Now, the quality of these pencils, yep, we all know what they are. So I'm excited to see that. And I will do them on my little bubble sheets. That's what I love, so that I can kind of match them up. I want to get these done because I want to compare them to the Woomers that I did in February and just kind of match those colors up. So that's it. Those are my plans for this month. Lots of big plans. We'll see what I can get done. If there is something here that you want to buddy color on, you can always email me. This month is going to be a little bit tough, a little bit rough, just because I do have a bathroom remodel that has not been going very well. From yesterday's video to today's video, we got more. This bathroom, we got more, I wouldn't say devastating news, but it's just like, oh, you got to be kidding me. They had told us that we would be able to shift our commode over a little bit so that we could accommodate the shower. The problem is the flange that is needed, they apparently misunderstood. They thought the flange would go side to side. The flange goes front and back. The problem is the shower has already been framed and the cement has been laid. It's already dried and cured. So tomorrow, or no, pardon me, today, either today or tomorrow, I don't know. I can't keep track of my days. They are going to come in here and they have to break into the foundation and we have to move the entire sewer line. You can see how much fun we are having over here at the Nixie Homestead. Fingers crossed everything comes out. I'm not entirely sure how many more oopsies we can have because pretty much all the plans are of mice and men. They have all gone out the window. I'm not entirely sure why I even took the time Every single thing that we have gone to do has been drastically dropped, changed, removed, or completely blown up. So the stress level is a little bit high. So if you hear it in my voice, I'm so sorry. Normally I try to be as mellow as possible. So until then, I have enough stress. I'm hoping that I'll be able to color as much this month. But if there is something that you want, if you'll email me, sometimes I do, sometimes I can get into my comments and sometimes I can't. But if there's something here that you want, please let me know. If you want a guarantee buddy color, those are going to be, I'll pull those out real quick so you can see the absolute guarantee. The absolute guarantee is the one that I am doing in Daydreams. This is the one that Cynthia and I are doing. And it is the gal with the wings in her hair. Whoops, sorry. I think most people have Daydreams. If by chance you have the Love You More, Tiffany Blue and we're going to be doing this page. I know this one's a little bit harder. It's not a book that everybody has. If you are somebody that has the Midnight Masquerade, I know that Chrissy would not care. She's kind of like me, the more the merrier. If you have that book and you would like to participate, this is the page that we're doing, the mouse, warrior mouse, and I guess they're both warrior. I was thinking that was space, but we're going to call them both warrior, mouse, and cat. You are happy to join us. These are the guarantees that I will actually 100% do. The others over there, that's a hit and miss. Now, if there's something you want, just email me and I would be happy to do that. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for staying to the very end. Wishing you the sharpest of pencils, brightest and juiciest of markers. And remember, it's just paper. There's plenty of it out there. Find yourself some and enjoy your coloring time. Bye-bye.